All right, good morning, good night, good evening, my motherfucking royals. We got the motherfucking solar plexus chakra incense here today. And I hope y'all are feeling good. Notice how quiet it is out here. It's been so quiet recently. And you know what that tells me? That tells me that something big is coming. But we already know something big is coming. That's not exactly why I decided to grace your phone screen or whatever you happen to be watching this on. It's not the reason why I decided to grace your screen today. Now, the message that I have today I don't know if y'all can hear my water bottle making that noise, 111 as I'm looking up. But today I come before you humbly because either you are going through a test, you just went through a test, or you're about to go through a test. And so, oh, the way the sun is shining in that right now. So basically, there is something that has been either waved in front of your face, or spirit is telling you to do something, or you feel like you're being nudged to do something by spirit, and I feel like if this is resonating for you, then whatever it is, your intuition, like your gut feeling, is telling you not to do it, but the guidance you are receiving is telling you to do it. And the message behind here, obviously, is that this is a test, and you need to listen to your intuition on this one. So if spirit is like telling you, hey, like, do this for this person or something like that, and it's like not sitting right with you, spirit is literally testing you. And it's like one of those like tests before the upgrade, right? So I'm seeing like a picture like you update your iOS, right? And then, or for those of you that don't have iPhones, you update your shit. I don't even know if Samsung does it like that or whoever, but you're going to update your shit, right? And well, what is the first thing that you have to do is accept, you have to accept the terms and agreements, whatever. And that's what this is. So this is ultimately right now, this is you, this is your time to basically the thought process behind this is spirit wants to make sure that you are going to do things that are right for you, that you have the intuition, that you follow your intuition, that you trust in your intuition, that you trust in yourself to make certain decisions, for you to know yourself whether or not something is good or bad for you. And a lot of times, like, people are like me, myself, for instance, I'm like, I always listen to spirit. Like, if spirit tells me to do something, I'm going to do it. Well, for instance, in this situation, if I were to have listened to spirit for this test, then I would have failed, because internally, right, if you're getting that feeling that something's not right or that you shouldn't do something, then that is what you need to listen to, right? For this test, right? Now, if it's something like Spirit's like, oh, like sign up for this performance, and you're just like nervous about it, and you're just nervous because you're like, oh, well, I don't know if I'm gonna, that's something completely different. We're not talking about this. This is something that either, this is something that could be, this could be something that you may have had a problem with in the past. This could be just a little check-in from Spirit to see if you're, you know, confident within yourself, your abilities, your intuition. But the whole reason I even got this message was because I had woken up and I had put on a movie. And after the movie, for some reason, Amazon Prime suggested Naruto. And it was the very same episode that I watched the other day. And it was the title of the episode is called You Failed. And it's basically the one where Kakashi has Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, and they have to get the bells from him. Well, even though the title of the episode is called You Failed, they actually end up passing. So I'm going to tell you this. So if you just went through this test, then right after the test, maybe you felt a little disconnected, and maybe you thought you failed originally, but that's not what happened at all. You actually passed with flying colors. You trusted your intuition, and that was the goal, right? That's what you were supposed to do. 707, you were supposed to listen to your intuition, right? So you passed with flying colors, right? And so you may have gone back and you've been like, well, you may have had some inclination that this was a test. And then maybe you were like, well, fuck, I didn't listen to Spirit. Maybe I failed. No, you didn't fail, right? So what happens every time you update your phone? The phone has to power off and then it reboots. So if the test just happened for you and you were feeling a little disconnected, just know that you're rebooting. You're rebooting right now. Or you were rebooting and now you just stepped into this like new energy, this new upgrade. And you are still aligned, right? If you haven't gone through it yet, then you are going to feel as though you're not as connected anymore. You're going to feel not as tapped in. You're going to feel like you did something wrong initially, 808, but just know you didn't do it. If you followed your intuition, you made the right choice, or you're going to make the right choice. And so there's been some sort of spiritual gift. There's been some sort of either increase in prowess, increase in gifts, increase in abilities, or there has been a new gift, or there will be a new gift added to your arsenal. Because I can see like a lot of you have gifts, and I'm seeing like water, like a lake or something, and then there's these shapes and they're glowing and they're like gifts, and they're literally right beneath the surface. And then I'm seeing someone like pulling the water back almost like a blanket, and then like pulling one out, and then like putting the water back, and then like handing it out. So it's like as you are passing these tests one by one, because that's what I feel like it is. I feel like it's a testing period right now. I feel like a lot of people are being tested. A lot of people are being tested to see if they're going to fall back into karmic ways, if they're going to trust their intuition, if they know which path to take, regardless of what's coming in from the outside. because ultimately, yes, we are supposed to believe and trust in spirit 100%. Spirit is like they say, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Spirit will literally tell you to do something knowing it's bad to see if you are going to listen to your intuition or not. Because trust in self is trust in God. Because we are all God. So therefore, we all have to have trust in ourselves. And your intuition's never going to fuck you over, right? At least it shouldn't. So, blue and gold, highly significant. I wonder if y'all can see that little blue and gold shimmer in there. There we go. Blue and gold, highly significant. And I want to point out about like 6 or 7 years ago, when I first got this, I charged it under a blood moon, even though my mother told me not to. And then there started to be a rainbow in here. And that blue and gold spot was not there until I charged it under the last blood moon that we had. And so tests. Today is testing season. Or this is testing season. Not today is testing season, but it is testing season right now. Spirit wants to see if everything that you said, that you learned from, you actually learned from. Spirit wants to see if you can recognize, like you say you can recognize. Oh, well, Jordan says he can spot a narcissist from a mile away. Let's put one in his path and see if it can really happen, right? Let's send Jordan a karmic and have them try to get a reading from him to see if he's going to listen to his intuition or not about the energy coming from that person. Let's see, right? We got the Tower on the bottom. Like I said, in some cases, this is going to feel the Tower and the Empress. Feminines are being tested right now. For confirmation, feminines are being tested right now. And I have a feeling it's because the feminines are shooting up right now. And when it comes to ascension, feminines are ascending very, very rapidly right now. Like they've been putting in that fucking work hardcore. Like the masculines have been putting in hard work. But it's like the feminines have been like driving, right? So whereas usually the feminines shoot up first, and then the masculines, whatever, and then the masculines start playing catch up, but the feminines are like on the rise. It's like I don't think any feminines are just sitting around. So it's like, if you think about it, the masculines are having to like go up for like even higher ceilings, because like where you were, like you were no longer, and it's like you just keep making the bar like higher and higher. But so, there's that fucking itching. But so, like I said, it is testing season. Spirit wants to know. Spirit wants to bless you with some new gifts. Spirit wants to take you to the next level. But how could Spirit do that if you can't even listen to your own intuition, right? Archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides, please shine down on me with a pillar of light that extends 12 feet in all directions. Archangels, fill my vessel with every color angelic flame and transmute any negative energy into positive energy for my benefit. Please allow no trickster spirits, low vibrational ETs, aliens, energies to interfere with this message. Only creatures and beings of the highest light and resonance of the highest dimensions assist me in giving this message to the collective. That was absolutely terrible. Ooh, ooh. And we note that the Empress has shown her lovely face at the bottom of my deck again. It's all, like I said, it's all about that feminine side, right? The intuition, the high priestess. It's all about listening to the intuition. Okay, that's what we got here. I just want to take a peek in here real quick. So like I was saying, there right now, or like, you know, when these tests start coming in and this happens and you feel disconnected, just keep in mind that even though it seems like shit is going bad at the current point in time, you made the right choice following your intuition. And I get the sense that like right now there's a lot of people that are feeling stagnant. They're feeling stuck right now, and Spirit's trying to get some like momentum behind you. And I think that helping you unlock some of these gifts to take you to the next level is definitely enough to get some like pep in your step. 1717, I feel like it's definitely enough to get a little pep in your step, or at least that's what Spirit's trying to do, right? Because if you're not enthusiastic about where you are, if you're not keeping that like high energy flow, then it is really hard to get shit moving from a standstill, right? Like you want to energetically keep as much like fluidity in the motion, even if you might be stuck in one place or this that. You don't want the energy to be stagnant, right? Because then it's like picture like your abundance and shit like a wave, and then there just being like a cliffside, or like an iceberg. I'm sure eventually like the wave could push the iceberg, but if the wave just crashed into water, then that flow would still go through, you know what I mean? So I get the sense, like I said, a lot of people are feeling it right now. They're not feeling it. They're not feeling like shit's going right. But I'm telling you it is. Or you're not going to feel like shit's going right. Or you're going to feel like you failed this test. It's going right. Heavy, heavy, heavy on the rest right now. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Spirit has been drilling it like non-stop. Rest, rest, rest. And not the typical bullshit. I mean actual rest. I mean fucking relaxing. Like fucking doing something that you enjoy. Like fucking sit outside in the fucking quiet and try to clear your mind. Fucking meditate. Listen to some frequency. Fucking watch a TV show or a podcast or something that's not going to melt your brain. Like, so let's get back on track here. Let's get back on track here. Okay. What's funny is I saw that card before I even started. So all I think is, okay. Hey, what we have here? All right. Y'all bear with me. I don't know why this card always, like, for some reason reminds me of Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton. Okay. So, fuck me. So, I feel like this, how, like I was explaining, you know, when you download, when you have that upgrade, things might go away. I feel like that is also a test. I feel like Spirit is going to disconnect you a little bit after this on purpose to see if you are going to fall back into previous mindsets and patterning immediately, or if you're going to maintain the mindset. And I wasn't going to talk about it, but so I recently had a situation and I woke up and I felt like I did before I had awakened. Like, I still could channel, but I didn't feel the light. I didn't feel the light like I was. And so my brain, the subconscious, the ego, tried immediately to try to, like, get hold and take root and fucking, like, re-nest up here. And so I noticed my thoughts going sideways for a second, and then I was like, wait, no, stop. I was like, this is not me. Like, we've already established that this is not me. Like, this is just my ego, my subconscious talking. It's trying to pull me back into the matrix. That's all this is. This is a test. And, like, I was able to vamp myself out of it in like 2 seconds. Also, take note that if you get sick, the matrix is trying to, like, stick its nasty little fucking claws and shit back into you as well. And so a lot of these tests are going to involve people. A lot of these tests are going to involve people that are coming in this energy, like, you know, like maybe like either people needing help, or a lot of these tests will be actually like romantic situations, like people, they, like, Spirit is going to send in people. I'm going to take that as confirmation. Spirit is going to send in people that, oh, did that just, yeah, okay. Spirit is going to send in people, sneaky people, that are portraying themselves as healed, in order to see if you've learned your lessons. I'm sorry, these cards are like, to see if you learned your lessons. But Spirit is also, like I said, sorry, this is like drawing my attention hardcore right now. Bro, I can't fucking make this shit up. It's gonna try to send someone to throw you off, to see if you've learned your lesson, or if you're gonna get stuck in your mind again when, you know, shit, when it feels like, you know, when it feels like you've been like abandoned by spirit, or it feels like you dropped vibration back. And that's what it felt like. Honestly, it felt like I was in like a dropped vibration, like simulation. Like I didn't feel like I was low vibe, but like the way everything like looked and felt, it kind of felt low vibe, right? And so for this card, the thing that stuck out to me the most is that it said that a spy could be in your midst. Like that was one of the meanings of this, right? And so like I said, spirit is sending these spies, and your intuition is trying to give you clear-cut signals about whether or not you should try to pursue them, talk to them, hook up with them, anything like that, right? And ultimately, like I said, it's all about listening to the intuition. Now, 999 could be significant, 99 could be significant, but if you are standing in this Queen of Swords energy with the sun at your back right now, you should have nothing to worry about when it comes to these tests. Like, you are someone who is tapped in, and you're more so intelligent. So at the very least, you should be able to sit down and analyze a situation and determine whether or not the situation is good for you. Which I feel like I'm preaching to the choir here. I know y'all fucking know what to do. And like spirit knows that you've come through, you have worked through a lot, and you know, it gives the energy of being tired. You're not tired of life, but you're just tired of waiting. You're tired of, well, when is it coming? Well, it's like abundance is on the other side of this fence right here, and I'm just like sitting here like I can't physically jump the fence myself into the abundance, but I can just sit here and I can have my abundance here until the gate knocks down, and then I just merge with the rest of my abundance, right? And Spirit knows that you're ready for this. Spirit knows that you've been fighting enough. And you know, something I used to do, I used to test people all the time, like friends, people I used to date. I would literally just like do something random because I wanted to test them, and I wanted to see like how they were going to react, or what they were going to do, or what they were going to say. And it's like the same thing. Spirit's like, I know it's annoying that I'm testing you, but like I gotta test you. I just gotta make sure, you know, like I already know I chose the right people for the job, but I just want to make sure that you yourself are good over there. I need to make sure that you know what's happened, because what happens if for some reason I get disconnected? You know, what happens if you can't talk to me, right? What happens if Jordan can't connect to me? I need to be able to rely on the fact that he's going to trust in his intuition in order to get through that situation until we can get reconnected again, or something like that. You know what I mean? Spirit, oh, like I said, the fucking narcissist. Spirit is letting. I'm saying letting because, and like right on the other side of this. Like I was saying, right on the other side of these fucking narcissists, these manipulators, this test, right on the other side of this test, what is that? The Ace of Graves, or the Ace of fucking Pentacles. There is gifts. I don't know if y'all can hear those gunshots. There is gifts on the other side of you fucking dodging these manipulative ass people. Also, I hope this hasn't been all over the place. It kind of feels like it has, but like, $66 could be significant. Oh, I like that. I fuck with that. Yeah, it's coming out heavy right now. Spirit is coming out heavy with the manipulation. Like, this is wholeheartedly a test to see if you can recognize like manipulation is happening, even if it is coming from somebody who is appearing to be somebody that is not manipulative. Like, this is somebody that is skilled. I'm also seeing like spirit is using you. Spirit is not only testing you, but spirit is using you as a means to like teach this person a lesson. Whoever this is, whatever situation this is, if it's a situation, then it's a test for you. If it's a person coming in, not only are you fucking being tested with this person, spirit is using you to like crush them. And like, because the way I'm seeing it is like this person is used to people, this person is used to getting what they want. This person is used to being able to manipulate anyone that they want, and they're coming in and they have high hopes for manipulating you, and not being successful is going to throw them all out of fucking whack. All out of whack. And then, as I'm saying, so we have the Six of Graves and the Six of Hearts. The Six of Hearts says, the Six of Hearts promises a brighter future after your defeat. Your journey does have a reward at the end, though right now you may just be in the thick of it all. And then we have the Six of Graves, means that you will receive what you deserve. The six often represents a journey, and this card indicates that you are on a journey with your financial and with your wealth and financial stability. If you can be kind and generous with others, the deeds will be repaid. So it's like you're in this energy of just waiting for what you deserve, and this is just another step to getting that. Honestly, this is literally just the next level. Just take the test. Just take it. Just take the test. I mean, y'all are gonna pass with flying colors. I already know it. I said again, heavy on the like secrecy and deception. Spirit wants to see if you can fucking get through it. If you can, Spirit wants to see if you can fucking determine. If you can determine, Spirit wants to know if you can fucking, if you can pass this test. And then when you have that second test, like I said, Spirit wants to know if you're going to stay grounded, if you're going to remain in this highly abundant energy, if you are going to continue being stable in your energy, or if you're going to tank. If you're going to tank, then you're not ready for the next level yet. If you're not following your intuition at this point, you're not ready for the next level at this point. Like, also, if this resonated for you, we got the Empress coming out at the bottom, and you did unlock some new gifts. I definitely want to hear about that. Definitely. Let me know what gifts you had, or like if your gifts like upgraded or anything like that. Is there a range around here? It's an awful lot of gunfire for a fucking Monday afternoon. Yeah, bro. Yeah, nothing but good shit coming to you. Nothing but good shit. I think this might be the first time I've seen the Wheel of Fortune pop out in this deck, actually. You literally are standing. You're literally standing in the lake. Your ankles are in the lake. Spirit is right in front of you. The gifts are right in front of you. And Spirit is slowly peeling back the water, handing you a gift. Handing you a gift. As soon as this card flipped over, like it didn't make sense for the reading, but as soon as it flipped over, Spirit was like, I'm watching. Spirit is watching very close in what you do, what you are doing, or what you are going to do during this testing period. Spirit has a very, very, very close eye on you and what you are doing. There are a few different ways that you could handle these tests. There are a few different ways. There are, in fact, multiple ways to pass, but there's also multiple ways to fail. And what's on the other part of your passing, seeing through the illusion, what's on the other part of that, seeing through the illusion? Celebration, massive celebration for you, massive upgrades. I feel like I'm repeating myself too much, so I am going to cut it off here. So usually we don't hear like gunshots here. But like I just heard a bunch. And now I hear like ambulances and shit. I hope that wasn't something bad. But anyway, much love to you guys as always. And I hope y'all have a good day.